Everything in order? Yes, we do. Hello, everyone. This is James Nussbaumer of jamesnussbaumer.com, and I am the author of this book, The Master of Everything, a story of mankind in the world of illusion we call life. I'm so proud of this book, and the sequel is on its way out soon by Ozark Mountain Publishing Company, who I have a great relationship with. Everyone, tonight's blog post is called How to Have Success in Life. Discover the success equation. What could that possibly be? You know, all I can say is that it frightened me like a burglar in my house during the night. The dark, clouded, elusive peace I thought was me, slinking about to rob me of security with a weapon of false enthusiasm that I'd hung on to for so many years. But I turned that around when it finally sunk in that when we both win, we win many times over. You see, I learned that no one has to lose for someone else to gain. There's nothing like taking the time to really examine the right versus the wrong-mindedness of issues in our lives to give us a strong dose of reality. Often we live in fantasy, but deep down we know when we must make changes in our lives, don't we? Sure we do. We know we need to dig deep and examine the facts, examine the issues from many angles, and really count the cost of not taking action toward a life we really want to pursue. A Course in Miracles states, "Healing thus becomes a lesson in understanding, and the more you practice it, the better teacher and learner you become." Are we allowing failure to block our success? I mean, the thoughts of failure, the incessant, horrendous, worrisome thoughts that we have of failure, is that blocking our success? If you're searching for a formula for success, it is in healing. And inner knowledge really doesn't pave the way for healing. Rather, it's the reverse. Real peace is always first, before inner knowledge. Then stillness comes, along with silence. This process of quieting the mind worries the ego in us all, because we're reaching within where the best relationships are win-win. The ego-based mind in us all doesn't take that kind of an attitude. It feels as though if we're going to win, somebody must lose. But that's not reality. That's not the way it is. This is why I urge you to practice meditation, where you may unite wholly with reality and understand what's really going on. Peace is the grandeur of the kingdom, and it is the quality that directs healing to take place, ultimately leading to success. What is your kingdom, other than living a life you truly want to live? There is no such thing as conflict within peace. How could there be? Thereby conflict is not of the kingdom. Peace is the condition for the kingdom of heaven, and ego grandiosity can never understand this. In my book, The Master of Everything, I discuss in more detail what actually is the kingdom of heaven and how you can effortlessly, through mindfulness activity, get a sensation or feeling deep within you about the peaceful grandeur that you are. You will learn to hold on to that truth throughout your days. How often do you check your motives? Take Ben Franklin, for example. He stated in his autobiography that every day he asked himself two questions. When he first got up in the morning, he would ask, "What good am I going to do today if I'm not at peace within myself?" And before he went to bed at night, he would ask, "What good have I done today?" If you can answer those two questions for yourself at the beginning of your day and the end of your day, those two questions by the time the day is over with, if you can do that, you can be assured of living a life of your dreams. Well, when we know that our entire being is operating from truth, we have inner strength, don't we? Sure we do. If we had the knowledge of how our own healing and the healing of others affects the way we see the world, we wouldn't be so ready to allow the ego to consume us so much in our worry over winning versus losing. We would rid the fear of loss within us, because loss really means nothing to us. There is no losing. It's all win-win where success is concerned. The ego's distractions of fear of loss seem to interfere with our healing, but can only do so if you give it the power to do so. The ego's voice is not real. And what I mean is, we can't expect the ego in us to chirp in our head and say, "Hey there, just in case you were doubtful, I'm not real after all." The ego's not going to tell you that it's not real. The ego's not going to tell you that it is nothing but illusion. You don't need to evaluate or judge the ego's voice when you hear it, but you do need to acknowledge its false presence by shining your natural light directly on it. Look at it closely. Notice the ego without judgment, and also observe the feelings and learn how they make you feel, and then be done with it by letting it go. Yes, letting go of the ego. The ego is the fear and the guilt and the doubts that you feel. That's all ego. You'll be ready without fear to take action toward earning what you are worth by moving forward in your mind, and in the process helping others get what they want. I really like what corporate leader Jack Balusic said. Learn, earn, return. These are the 3 phases of life, he said. Let me quickly add that I have a system I use to claim real abundance by earning attractive income online by helping others get what they want. I'm so pleased and excited over the results that I'm getting. And it's operated by really good people who want to help others. So if you'd like to learn more, simply click on the link in the YouTube description box here, and it will take you to my website where you can investigate and check some things out. Hey everyone, thanks for listening to me tonight. And I really hope the best for you, and just keep going after what it is that you want to do, and things will turn out going your way. I can vouch for that. Have a good day.